Welcome to a very underwhelming episode, the series where we try to showcase the most underplayed bottom tier Dragon Ball cards and make them a little bit more playable. Uh, just as a disclaimer, these decks are not meant to be competitive, rather we're just trying to have a good time and show some love to these overlooked cards. And to start the series off, we have a Bulma deck here with the leader Son Goku childhood version, mainly because we're using him for his activate ability, which is once per turn. You can look at the top 10 cards of your deck, choose a Bulma, and put it in your hand, and then shuffle. Right? And he also awakens at 4 life, and he untaps 2 energy. Now his backside, he has the draw a card on attack, just like every other awakened leader, and he also has a activate ability where once per turn you can rest one of your battle cards to rest one of your opponent's battle cards, and then you can choose one of their rested battle cards, and it can no longer switch to active mode during their next standby phase, or their next charge phase, sorry. Now, moving on to our Bulma line, we have 4 Youthful Bulma, 3 Perfect Support Bulma, 4 Explorer Bulma, and 4 Multi-Mech Bulma. Now, the Youthful Bulma is pretty standard. She just draws you a card when you play her. Perfect Support Bulma is going to be tapping down your opponent's battle cards with 3 or less, so like say in Kaba, or any of those pesky little 1-drops they're trying to play, or if they're trying to set up for something, or they're trying to swap, you can rest one of their battle cards, attack it, kill it, and then you slow them down, right? As for Explorer Bulma and Multi-Mech Bulma, they're going to be the main star of the deck, I'd say. Explorer Bulma, when you play her, you can mill up to 2 cards off the top of your deck, right? And then choose up to 2 of your energy, switch them to active mode, and draw a card. So essentially, she becomes a 1 energy battle card that you can play on turn 3, right? And if you play Bulma, untap 2, right, draw a card, it frees up 2 energy for you to EX evolve into Multi-Mech Bulma straight away. And of course, at the end of the turn when you play her, you can place up to 2 cards off the top of your deck into the discard, right? Untap one of your energy, and draw a card. Of course, you don't have to evolve straight into Multi-Mech Bulma, right? You can just untap 2, leave the 2 open to defend yourself, or even you can untap 2, play 2 Ox Kings to give them all barrier, and now all your battle cards are protected going into your opponent's turn. With that said, of course, we play 3 Ox King to give our battle cards barrier, and we play 4 Master Roshi to act as our negates. Now, you may also notice we play 3 Flying Nimbus, and that's mainly because our Flying Nimbus we want to preserve for our more of the late game stuff, right? When your opponent has a wide board with lots of creatures on the field, because our battle cards are a little underwhelming, not to say the least, we're gonna need some defense. So we want to save the Flying Nimbus for later in the game, and that's why we play 4 Master Roshi, right? For early game negates, he's fantastic because you throw him down and then you get a little bit more combo power on the board. Moving on, we have 3 Bardock, the Progenitor. He's going to be our main awakening condition, although we don't want to awaken too early with our leader, right? We want to abuse the Bulma searches as much as possible. But of course, Bardock can also act as our finisher or our enabler to get to our finisher, right? Because we play 4 Bardock, Will of Iron, and during our turn when we combo with this Bardock, you can evolve on top of the 1-drop, right? So after, say, you've awakened, you've played Bardock, taken the life, awakened, untapped, you can attack with Bulma, combo with the Bardock 10k to make her a little bit stronger, and then evolve. And hopefully by then you've established Planet Vegeta on the field, and Bardock will get to untap and protect you going into your opponent's turn. Right? Um, with that said, we play 2 Planet Vegeta. Just so we can search out our Saiyans, our targets are going to be Bardock the Progenitor, of course, Bardock Will of Iron, Sun Goten, and the Super Saiyan Black Bardock, which we will get to right now. So these are going to be our Overwhelm cards, right? We play 2 Super Saiyan Bardock just to kill things that are in active mode or pesky things that are barrier. You know, a lot of people think they're pretty safe when they play a card down, leave it in barrier, or leave it in active mode, and it has barrier. But being a Overwhelm 4/1 energy, we can get this out pretty easily, and we will take care of whatever he needs to take care of. And he comes out at 30k too, so he's probably going to kill whatever they have. And then of course we play 2-dimensional dimensional Banisher Fu. He's kind of like unconditional removal, right? Except for things with barrier. But when he comes out, you get to choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and send it to the warp. No ifs, ands, or buts. Right? He's also double strike 20k for 1 energy, which is pretty good. And of course, we also have Scientist Fu, just the one of. You know, he's always a good card, especially late game. It's nice to see, and he can also help push to finish our opponent. Moving on, we have the Successor of Hope. We only play 3 copies because we use them mainly just to find Bardock and our son Goten. And of course, this son Goten here is actually a really important card. And if you don't know what he does, so when you combo with this card, if you're using it to defend one of your yellow battle cards, the card gets plus 10k combo for the duration of the turn, meaning it becomes a 15k combo for no energy, right? So the idea is this: you get Bulma out, you're gonna attack, right? Attack 20k, nothing substantial. It'll probably go through early game, maybe not in the late game, but then she's gonna be vulnerable. And so most people, anytime, they're gonna try to clear your field. And so to defend her, you can use Son Goten and boost her up by 15k. Or if you've got Bardock already on the field, then you can use him to block and defend Bardock for 15k. That's, you know, making him like a 35k body. It's kind of tough to get over. Most people aren't going to want to use that much combo power on battle cards, right? They're going to be wanting to combo to kill you. So Goten is able to generate a lot of value for us. He's essentially a 2-for-1 if they use a 10k and a 5, or if their hand is just all 5ks, that's a 3-for-1. It's crazy. So basically, the whole idea of the deck, right? You want to use your leader ability, search for your Bulmas, and your Bulmas generate card advantage, or at least they draw you cards, they help you cycle, and you're getting the Bulmas for free, so you are generating card advantage. And of course, you're just going to be poking with your Bulmas and defending Bulmas with Bardocks, you know, giving them barrier with Ox King, finding your pieces with Successor and Planet Vegeta, and of course controlling the board with your black cards. And they're also your endgame things as well. Bardock Will of Iron can help end the game. Your Foos will help end the game, right? And you just kind of beat them down. You know, use your Bulmas to help fuel your Overwhelm. And aside from that, it should be fairly consistent because you should be able to search most of the things that you need. Alright. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this content. If you do, please subscribe to the channel. And this has been another episode of Underwhelming.